Anyway.
Is my hair right?
Yeah, no, unless you touched it. No, it's fine.
Oh, thank you.
I come with a 2X sword and force to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword and force to mash up the arena.
Welcome back. My name is Unique Creation. Welcome to Unique Sessions once again. As you know, I like to talk about things that come to me, things that crop up in conversation, things that I enjoy sharing with others. And today, I want to talk about something that every single human being should be striving to do. Every single human being. And that term is 2 words. Be yourself. Be yourself. It's so important in life to be yourself. The reason why I carry the name and mantle of Unique Creation is because I find it very important to be yourself and be who you are. The reason why I'm stressing this is because we all like to put on masks, put on facades. It's just facade. Everyone puts on facade. Just putting on masks and big facades and pretending to be people they're really not. And the truth is, it's draining. It's draining trying to be someone else. But being yourself is so important. One, when you've heard the term live your truth. Live your truth. I believe there's only one truth. But that term, live your truth, is more about just being honest. Just being honest. And I know it can be hard to be honest. In fact, we live in a day and age that condemns honesty. When you're honest with people, people don't like it. When you're honestly being yourself, it offends a lot of people. We live in a time that tries to promote individuality while knocking you down. When you're honestly being yourself, it's crazy. So yeah, be yourself. There's so many attributes to being yourself. One, it's not as tiring as putting on a mask. It's not as tiring as acting. Even me, I can admit to this. I realize that I'm a different person at work than I am outside. I'm a different person at work than I am outside because there's a different work culture. You know, there's a certain type of culture you bring to work, and it's something that I'm working on because the more I guard myself, the more tiring it is. And think about it, man. It's not a good place to be. I mean, think about it. When you're yourself, it repels people who cannot deal with you, and it attracts your own people. It attracts your own people, whether you're a Christian or not. Being yourself will attract your own people. There's a term. Show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. Now, your true friends are people who know you in depth, but they're around you because they appreciate you. So it's important to be yourself. One, you attract your own people and not people you shouldn't be friends with. And it's easier to see who your friends really are. Sometimes when we're in a group of friends, we're not even completely honest. For example, I don't do this no more. I don't care. I love my friends, but bun you, man, if you don't agree with what I'm saying. Well, what I'm saying is this. Sometimes, oh man, this is a bit of a deep one. But yes, you know, sometimes when you have a personal view could be anything. It could be lifestyle. It could be choice, even choice of music. Sometimes we don't even like sharing our choice of music with our friends because we might become the butt of the jokes in our group of friends. Maybe we have a point of view, but we are afraid of being honest about it because of peer pressure. Once again, I must stress this. There's nothing wrong in offending people if it's for the right reason. There's nothing wrong with offending your family, offending your friends, offending your boss, offending your colleagues, if it's for the right reason. Because when you're yourself, people who like the kind of person you are will be drawn to you. People who acknowledge the kind of person you are will be drawn to you. Now, you hurt yourself by pretending. You hurt yourself by pretending. You drain yourself. You tire yourself out. Now, let me put this little caveat here because sometimes it can seem like I'm just saying be yourself and not be conscious of other people's feelings. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying if you know you're a naturally destructive person, then it's something to work on. I'm not saying just be destructive and then gather a bunch of destructive people and then go about being destructive. I'm talking about that part of you that there's nothing wrong with. If you have a point of view, like if you like a certain type of music, you like a certain type of music. If you like a certain type of food, you like a certain type of food. But yeah, anyways, back to what I'm saying. You have to be yourself. If you know that being yourself, and I'm talking those aspects and points of you that's not bad. For example, the loving side of you. When I was growing up, right, the type of culture I was growing up in, when I was around with my friends, we were young, we were teenagers. When you like a girl and you genuinely like a girl and you just want to be soft and gentle towards her, your friends kind of look at you like, oh, you're moist, you're a sweet boy. That's what I grew up around. So as I grew older, I had to get over that mind state of there's nothing wrong with showing someone you genuinely care about that you care about them. Okay, fine. They want to call you a sweet boy. Cool. They want to call you this and that. Cool. There's nothing wrong with genuinely showing someone you care. If that's how you truly feel. That's what I'm talking about. The good side of you. The uplifting side of you, the side of you that builds and develops others, the side of you that can relate to others. You can relate to others through your flaws as long as it's not detrimental to the person next to you. For example, if you're a naturally negative person or predominantly a negative-minded person, it's not healthy to be with somebody who's negative-minded and just cancelling out anything that could be positive in your life. Like, for example, going to the gym to get fit. Nah, man, it's too painful, that. And then demotivating each other. No, it's one thing to acknowledge that you may be a negative-minded person. That's fine. But when you embrace it and then use it to be detrimental to you and the other person, instead of saying, yes, we're both negative-minded, let's try to change that. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, you got to be yourself, because that way you learn. You learn about yourself. If you're a loudmouth person, people tell you that you've been loudmouth. They could tell you in an unloving way, and they could tell you in a loving way, which may be for your own good. But at the end of the day, you got to be yourself, because it attracts your own people. It's easier to see who your friends are, and also you hurt yourself by pretending. I hope that helped. My name is Unique Creation. God bless. See you at the next session.
Mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword enforcer. Mash up the arena, mash up the arena.